Hi, this is Crypto4kids, and we'll be discussing one of the largest crypto events in history, also known as the Ethereum merge. So, if you want to learn more about the merge, Ethereum 2.0, and what it means for the future of crypto, stick around because it will be covered throughout this video. So, to start off, what is the Ethereum merge and how does it work? So, essentially, the merge was the joining of the original execution layer of Ethereum with its new proof of stake consensus layer, the beacon chain. The execution layer is the mainnet of the Ethereum blockchain. It's the one most people are familiar with, where it holds real Ethereum value, has smart contracts, and holds the blockchain state secured by proof of work consensus. Simultaneously, Ethereum has been running the beacon chain since 2020, parallel to the mainnet, which is the proof of stake consensus mechanism. It was created to ensure that POS, or proof of stake, logic was sound and sustainable before enabling it on the mainnet. And after 6 years of planning, on September 15th, they felt that the beacon chain was ready to go, thus creating the new Ethereum 2.0. So, what about the benefits from switching from proof of work to proof of stake, and why they even merged to begin with? So, first of all, prior to the merge, Ethereum used proof of work, which is an intensive process of validating the blockchain that requires immense energy use. Nodes throughout the blockchain compete to solve cryptographically arbitrary problems through brute force, in return earning mining rewards in the native currency, therefore being the incentive for doing POW. However, it pushes the limits of your mining device for long periods of time, which results in a lot of energy being used, and it can be detrimental to the environment. So by switching to POS, the blockchain can be more sustainable and eco-friendly. In POS, nodes don't compete but are rather chosen through a staking process to validate and broadcast the block. Hence, there's no requirement for considerable amounts of computing power to be used, making this process more sustainable while being eco-friendly. Second of all, scalability. As time progresses, the hash rate for proof of work blockchains has increased over time as more nodes join the network. Because of this, profiting without an expensive mining rig can be futile as more and more people are joining. The difficulty for mining blocks goes up because of this, which can reduce profits and discourage new nodes from joining. Contrastingly, in a proof of stake blockchain, nodes don't compete to broadcast the block, but are rather chosen, as I said before, thus increasing the speed at which blocks are broadcasted, resulting in faster transactions. Also, as opposed to proof of work, where the winner gets a reward and everyone else doesn't, every staker receives a reward relative to their stake to incentivize participation, thus scaling the blockchain to a larger extent. But is it risky? Well, the merge isn't exactly the safest because there are actually some risks involved. Ethereum made an analogy of the merge, that it's kind of like changing a tire while driving on a highway at full speed, which, can be quite frightening. And because of the Ethereum market cap, which is at over $178 billion, if something does go wrong, a lot of money could be lost, as well as the fact that the livelihood of many projects does depend on Ethereum. Next, let's talk about the overall impacts of the Ethereum merge in regards to the future. The Ethereum blockchain will no longer use proof of work. The merge will actually reduce Ethereum's energy consumption by nearly 99.95%. Also, the transition to proof of stake would flag a huge signal to regulators that the crypto industry has the power to adapt in a way that prioritizes our planetary well-being. As we consider the White House Office of Science and Technology report on the climate and energy implications of crypto assets in the United States, the Ethereum merge will likely invigorate further research and collaboration between the crypto industry and Congress. But how do you involve yourself in the staking process and stake your Ethereum? So the first way is solo home staking, where basically it's just yourself, and if you have 32 Ethereum, you can just stake your Ethereum on the blockchain yourself. Another way is staking as a service. If you don't feel comfortable dealing with the hardware but still want to stake your Ethereum, you can basically delegate dealing with your hardware while still earning native block rewards. The third way is called pooled staking. So there are actually several pooling solutions that now exist to assist users who who do not have or feel comfortable staking 32 Ethereum. So many of these options include what is known as liquid staking, which involves an ERC20 liquidity token that represents your staked Ethereum. Or you can join a staking pool online while contributing less than a 32 Ethereum. However, there are some risks as third parties build these solutions. And lastly, there's centralized staking. So many centralized exchanges provide staking services if you're not yet comfortable holding Ethereum in your wallet. They can allow you to earn some yield on your Ethereum holdings with minimal oversight or effort. The trade-off here is that these centralized providers consolidate large pools of Ethereum to run large numbers of validators, which can be quite dangerous because it promotes centralization and can make the network more vulnerable to attacks. And also, a little disclaimer is that after the merge, your Ethereum will be locked on the beacon chain without the ability to withdraw for at least 6 to 12 months.